Craft and See with Laura B. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing quite well, thank you. I got good sleep for once. So today, I'm not here with my spring journal. I decided to do something more fun. Funner? More fun. Anyway, so today I'm going to show you how to make inexpensive stamps for your Gelli Print clay. So let me show you what I have so far. These are not them. These are not them. These are them. These are ones I already made quite a while ago. And I just tried to do odd shapes. A spiral, that one gets used, you can see. And then dots. Anyway, on and on and on and on. With cardboard. So we're using cardboard as the medium to make inexpensive stamps, dies, whatever you want. Not dies, but stamps, whatever you want to call them. So I have already, hang on, let me pack up my little box. I'm going to need a bigger boat after this today. And glue gun. A nice glue gun, and this one is a high-low temp. So you just switch it. Obviously, you probably want to put it on high. So let us get started. I have already pre-cut to different shapes. Well, okay, not different shapes. Different sizes of cardboard. Just with my craft knife and a ruler. It does not matter what size, what shape, whatever. It is up to you. So, and I've pre-done these, the handles, which will become the handles. Although I might have to cut more because this is a long one and I made it long on purpose. So all you really need to do is try to make sure your cardboard isn't all wonky so it doesn't affect the final shape. So, and it is literally, you just do what you want. So I always do it on the this side, on the plain side. So always, I've only done it once. Who am I kidding? So, I got good sleep with the help of some Unisom or the knockoff version of Unisom, and so I'm still a little bit groggy. These are not going to be precise. They don't need to be precise. It's just a matter of doing something. Trying to make a tulip, which are my favorite flowers. Concentrating. And the wonderful thing is they don't take that long to set up. So I'm trying to think of flower shape off the top of my head. How about we do this with some little petals off of it. If you heard that, sorry, that was my stomach. I generally just eat once a day. All right. So that'll be a nice flower when we're done. Okay, this side. Let's see. Got a daisy. I'm trying to think of flowers. How about we just do some squiggly. Again, it's just a matter of playing around with your glue gun. Now, as you know, glue guns are really hot. So be careful with your fingers. And I will probably burn myself at least once. Because, you know, that's how I roll. Oop, there's the chickies in the background. All right. Ooh, sorry if that went off. Little sucker got away from me. Got my extra glue stick. These are just inexpensive ones I got off the Amazon. Okay. Make a little flower down here. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating, so I'm really quiet. It is helpful to make them, you know, the uniform in height. So, obviously, when you go to stamp, good night, my stomach is loud. Well, at least on my end it's loud. Who knows what you hear. So we're still, it's, you know, handleable. Jeez, sounds like I was trying to say Hannibal. All right, so let me take a slurp of my coffee. And greet my dog who's decided to rise for the day. Good morning, Lammy girl. Good morning. You can go doggy food doggy. That's a big stretch. Anyway, so, hang on, I'm trying to think of a lavender. I wish I would have put pictures out here, so I knew what I could kind of copy them. Okay, so last time I was asking about movies and TV shows. Did not see anything new. In fact, yesterday I was gone half the day, which was fun. Went down to Costco, and then in the same parking lot, there's the Home Depot. So the first thing I did is went to Home Depot to buy this floor stripping stuff. Excuse me. I'm in the process of ripping the carpet up in my house, and there was some linoleum under the carpet, and it's the backing of linoleum that is a you-know-what to get off. And since our flowers can be quite close together, that's okay. All we want to do is make vague outlines of, and this is just a hot mess right here, but you know what? Who knows what it'll look like. So, continuing in the same vein. Kind of fill it in a little bit. And those of you who are like artists, more than me, will be able to make better looking ones than this that kind of looks like a stick person gone wrong. But that's okay. Fill it in, fill it in. Let us out, let us out. Let us in, let us in. Anybody seen that movie? I'm sure most of you have. Clue, the awesome Clue with Leslie Ann Warren, the incredibly awesome Tim Curry, Bernadette Peters. I'm blanking on the name. No, that's not the right one. Whoever it was that was the Doctor whatever in Back to the Future. Because I've forgotten. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. As I said, not get the wonky cardboard. Apparently I did. What you doing? All right, one more on this one. In my head, I had envisioned this one going better, but you know what? I'm not, like I said, I can barely make stick people look like stick people, so All right. That one actually isn't that bad. I should get my Tim Holtz dies out. That would be helpful. I must have just heard that song. Baby, baby, I can't wait. Oh, the one I had earlier for a little bit was just one line from Rocky Horror Picture Show that touched me. I don't know why that was going through my head, but oh, it wouldn't go away. So just get these out and kind of look at them so I have a little bit of an idea. I always seem to get songs stuck in my head. This is a new tulip die, and it makes some really pretty tulips. Right there. I made them for my spring journal. And I'm assuming you can see me. I guess I should check, but I checked before I started. There you go. Just a few. All right. Since the glue gun is not going to be really precise, I don't know why I'm trying to. There we go. Set that aside. The nice thing is you can set them on top of each other. Okay. I couldn't make a rose to save my life. So let's just... What are you doing? Get off the floor. Thank you, ma'am. She seems to understand that. When I tell her to get off the floor, that means quit hoovering the floor. Or getting stuck in a spot and licking and licking and licking and licking. Sorry, I gotta pet the dog. Or to you non-US people across the pond, give your dog a rub. Alright. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, ma'am. Go. Go play. Go eat. Go eat. Go doggy food doggy. Go on. Go doggy food doggy. Thank you. Okay, stretch first. All right, and I showed you this in one of my videos, but in case you didn't see, a good way to connect your glue sticks is just to put some hot glue on one end and stick it on the other one. And this way, Jamie, I'm not gluing down the wrong thing. Oh, two of my videos in this last week, I glued down, or the week before, whatever it was, I glued down the pocket I wasn't supposed to, didn't want to. Just like going along, didn't even realize it. So this, I can't get the glue, really glue down something I don't want to. There. Oh, actually, I think that'll do nicely. But I'm going to go back to this one. I'm going to do long ways. And I'm vaguely trying to copy that. Probably that. No. We'll see how this one works. You know what? I'm going to go do a different one because that is slightly... There. Not that it has to be perfect, but it was curved just enough. This is a good way to make all the cool shapes that they show when you watch other people's Gelli prints without having to spend the money on buying them. All right. Let's see. There you go. Connect that. There. Okay, let's see. What else do I want to do? I am going back. Ooh, let's make some grass. And then I'll make maybe make a flower coming out of it. I always forget to look at the clock when I'm starting to film. I need to set a timer, but usually I would set a timer on my phone. Well, that's going to be kind of weird. It'd be nice if I had a fine tip. It's not that I don't have a fine tip, or didn't at one point. It's just like they got lost in the... I'm trying to make a tulip. There. Oops. Wait for that to dry and it'll come up. These will obviously peel up off of the cardboard. Since tulips have stems at the bottom. And I don't know if I could draw a daffodil to save my life. So. I need to follow my own advice on not making them perfect. Because again, it's mono printing, jelly printing. You don't have to have it exact. But it's me. What can I say? So if I did not tell you, it's Tuesday morning. More coffee. It's one thing I hate when I take a Unisom. And I can't take Benadryl because I already have restless legs. And that's all Benadryl does to me. Is it makes you really groggy the next day. But when you haven't really slept in several days, not decent sleep, you're willing to do almost anything. There. Set that one aside. And now, this is like my favorite one. That's the best one. Let me put these away. Oops, before I lose them too. All right. Do you have to do it in one handful? Why, yes. Yes, I do. It's just like, yes, I have to do it in one trip. So, you know, I come in with 4 bags or more, depending on how many I have in the beginning. Okay, so what you're going to do at this point, this is where your little handles come in. Doggy food doggy? My son said that about that's what his dog, that's his call to dinner for his dog is doggy food doggy. And somehow I liked it for some reason, and it stuck when I got my Isabeau. That's what I did. Called it. Started calling it. Oops. Turn it over. Don't be a dippy. Oh. My hand got all torn up again the other day because I was You know, I was telling you about the water features, and I was, you know, you gotta clear off the vents periodically because they get messy. Messy. I will try, they get clogged, and it tears up my hands. Yes, I could have worn gloves, Mitzi, but I had one pair of gloves that could get wet, and they were already damp. Excuse me. These are similar in height, so that way I have two just in case. All right, good enough. Close enough for government work. Am I right? All right, make sure it's just, all I'm trying to do is make sure it's solid enough that I'm not going to squish the image off of it. Okay, and I'm still, oh, I said I didn't like that one. Well, yeah. All right, I can't think of any other flowers off of the top of my head. That one's a really nice one. I like that. Ah, that's what I could do, is attempt to make little ones. Again, I'm concentrating, and that one turned out really wonky. But not all flowers are the same, just like Bob Ross says. I was going to say Tim Roth. Bob Ross says, you know, when he's making his happy little trees, oh, that one got stomped on when it was a baby. I hope my head's not in the way, but it probably is. And I apologize for seeing my ugly mug. There we go. Try to do a bigger one. Chickens are scrambling for room. I sorely need to clean out that crate today. That'll be my next. There. Let those simmer down. They're still kind of warm. Like I said, this is an imprecise project, and amazingly enough, I am okay with that. Only because it's not going to be sold, and I'm just looking for vague images. So, wow. Are you, who are you, and what did you do with Laura? It's the Invasion of the Pod People. Yes, it is. Which I've never, ever, ever seen that movie. Ever. I just know enough of it. Okay, we gotta let that one dry. So, I think we're good to go on some of these. I really don't like that one. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna mess with it no, I'm not gonna mess with it further. Sometimes I'm really bad with, oh, let me try to correct it, and then I just really gum up the works. So, at this point, I am going to call this a video only because it would be overly long to show you what it can do. Actually, I will. I'll show you a little bit of what it can do. Oh, where's my Gelli Print? Oh, a jelly plate. Oh, there it is. And then I will do another video, which I will start recording pretty much right after I do this one. And this one, I did not clean it off. I know I'm bad. I'm bad. I do not want this on here. I'm going to unplug. No, I'm not, because I want to put that handle on there. Try not to touch there. Okay. Let that one do its thing and set up. Unplug my glue gun, because since it's on, oh shoot, turned off my light. There. Since it is just a high-low glue gun, it doesn't have an off switch. And when I come back, which will be today for me, tomorrow for you, I will show you how it does on tissue. I keep, well, tissue paper, but I keep saying that, and I mean tracing paper. I don't know why. I always fuck that up, but I do. I get some yellow. I'm just around the corner. Add some paint. There, this is good for now. Good for now. Quit. Grab another one. Keep grabbing. Okay, I want to take this off. Boy, I'm being awfully loud. And then all of this packing paper is what I tend to use. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Stand up one more time so you don't have to see the homeboy reach. Get back in frame. I really hope I don't have to go back and redo this because all right. Oops, a little bit more than I intended. That's okay. That's okay. It's just jelly play. See, I rhymed. Oh, my stomach needs to stop. Let's do some of this, actually. That's my dog tromping up or down the stairs. All right. Like I said, I will never pretend that I am an expert at this because I am not. I'm just a little, like a little kid in finger paints. So, and that's the problem you come with when, there, kind of move this up a little bit. If it's not very deep or high or whatever you want to call it with that. What am I looking for? Let's try this one. Put too much paint on my jelly part because it's, I'm just going to go back to this one. All right. Here, one more at the top. Oh, wow. Okay. Like I said, I'm sure there is a much better technique. And the group that I used to be on, the mom and daughter duo, I can't remember the name of it, but they were like expert at this. But it did work just enough to where you can see the vague outlines of this. So there's that. I'm going to go over it one more time. other thing I like to do when I do this is there, and just kind of spritz a little bit of water on it, maybe a little bit more. There, till it starts to do that, where it starts to lift up. And yes, it is wet, but I like how it does this stuff. And of course it doesn't do it exactly the way I wanted it to, because, you know, I'm filming right now. Let's... And as you can see, there, it does make a difference on the level of hot glue you get on there. I think I'm going to invest, not now, but in a while, I want to invest on a 12 by 12 of one of these. This one I got, it was on sale from like 18 down to 13 something, so. If I had a Barron's, then it would be a lot smoother and I wouldn't get it messy. That's the nice thing about those. They're round things. I didn't know what they were either, but they're round things, and they kind of look like the air hockey pucks. That would be a perfect alternative as an air hockey puck. Come on. Oh, man. Between that and my stomach. Okay, so again, this is really wet. And it still picks up some of the shimmer from all the metallic ones that I did. Anyway, so that's it for today. And I will come back tomorrow with more Gelli printing play because it's fun. And I want to do different papers on it. Anyway, so thank you very much. I am done for the day. As always, if you like what you've seen, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment. That work does wonders for growing my very small channel, of which now I have 86 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think my last one was Diane. Diane, thank you, thank you, thank you. Not that I know, because they don't always say when you who did and who didn't. But anyway, I'm very appreciative of each and every one of you. And until the next video, peace.